When you're using spreadsheets, you often import data by copying a section and pasting it into a specified area. However, with spreadsheets, you have to be careful that you don't go outside the calculated area, because otherwise those cells don't fall into the calculation. So in this example, what we have is a very simple spreadsheet, and we've indicated with a color where the end of our calculation range is. One trick is to put an alpha letter in this border row, and then to perform a simple check to see that these haven't been overwritten. So for example, in this cell, I'm going to do an if statement, and all it's going to say is going to look at one of the key columns and say if that cell there equals the alpha we put in this case an x. If that's the case, then we can say OK. However, if it's not the case, then we have to assume that it's been overwritten. We'll maybe put error. When I say OK, you'll see at the moment it's OK. But let's pretend we go here and we copy this section and we come here, we paste it in. You'll see this overwrites our border and immediately our error check picks it up. The problem with this is that typically your error check can only focus on one column, and what happens if only this column is overwritten? So another way to do it is in the border cell to actually put some numbers. In this case I've put a 1 in each cell, and now for my error check I actually sum up these cells and compare them to what I expect them to be. So for example, I'm going to use an if function and say if the logical test is I'm going to sum this area and I expect it to equal to, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that is the case, then I wanted to say OK. If not, I wanted to say error. When I say OK, you'll see in this case it's fine. And again, if we copy this area here, we paste it in, because we overwrite these borders, we are immediately warned. And in this case, we could have multiple violations of it or only one. Either way, we'll pick it up because we are addressing all the columns.